Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we're going to discuss my favorite Tarantino flicks. I have a handful of Tarantino stuff. Now, I like a lot of Tarantino stuff, but in order to go into all of it, it would just take too long. So I picked out a few of my favorite Tarantino flicks, and we're going to go ahead and dive into this, starting with my number one. And I know some of you are going to be shocked out of the ones that I'm going to show you which one is my number one pick for Tarantino flicks. Look, guys, I'm just going to have to go ahead and give it to The Hateful Eight. I mean, man, this right here, this is... Now, I was tied between The Hateful Eight and Django Unchained. But The Hateful Eight, it's something about this one. It's the way the whole movie was done in that cabin. They did a whole movie in a freaking cabin in the middle of a blizzard, and it just came off right. They did a whole freaking movie in a freaking cabin, and it came off right. It almost puts you in the mind of how great movies are like that. And what pops into my head instantly is Friday. They did a whole freaking movie on a front porch and a stoop. They did the whole movie on a stoop and basically on a front porch. I think they left to go to the store once, but all the movie was pretty much on that block, that porch, and that stoop. And that's what this was. The whole movie was done in a freaking cabin, and the movie was brilliantly done. The actors, the cast. Well, you know, Tarantino, he gets his casting right. He cast a lot of the same. He recycled a lot of the same actors for a lot of his movies. But the actors, it's like they got a chemistry with him, because Samuel L. done plenty of movies for Tarantino. So Samuel L. is like Samuel L. I mean, this guy in this movie right here, Samuel L. He does it in. I think Samuel L. does great in all his films, but his portrayal in this, guys, The Hateful Eight is my number one Tarantino film. Next up is Django Unchained. Jamie Foxx came out of nowhere with this one. I was not expecting. Now, I know he's a good actor, but I wasn't expecting his performance to be this good. But, you know, I got to give it to Christopher Waltz, too. Christopher Waltz killed the game, and Leonardo DiCaprio, wow. This was a really... And it was tough for me to pick between The Hateful Eight and Django Unchained, because I love both of these. But I think what it was with The Hateful Eight was they shot the whole damn movie in a cabin. And it just came out so good. So, Django Unchained is a lot of humor in this one. A lot of, it's a lot going on with this movie. Again, the Tarantino films, if you are a person who's sensitive to race and race-related jokes and insults, you won't really enjoy a lot of Tarantino stuff, because a lot of his stuff got a lot of racially charged stuff to it, but it's real world, so it's real life. I mean, that happens, so I don't take it the wrong way. I just enjoy Tarantino films. He makes some fantastic films, and these are in my top. My next favorite Tarantino film of all times is going to be, you guessed it, Pulp Fiction. This is number 3. I love Pulp Fiction. You know, I can almost think of a one-liner, two-liner from almost every Tarantino film, because there's always great lines that you can remember in these films. This one here, yeah, I'm going to get medieval on your ass. Ving Rhames, he killed it in this movie. I mean, yo, he said, I'm going to get me some hardcore bangers. Oh, I ain't done with you. I'm about to get medieval on your ass. Yeah. Pulp Fiction. Check this one out. My next Tarantino film is Jackie Brown. Jackie Brown. This here is chock full of features. Both of these, Tarantino, most Tarantino films, you're going to get tons of features, special features, deleted scenes, all of that. So you're not going to get a shortage of content with a Tarantino film. Jackie Brown is no different. I love Jackie Brown. This is a fantastic Tarantino film, and this is my number 4 Tarantino film. Next up, I'm gonna go with Reservoir Dogs. Now, the other ones was Blu-ray. This is a DVD. This is the special edition of Reservoir Dogs. It came in this gas can, and if you've seen the movie, you'll know what it's all about. And this the DVDs are in this matchbook, this big matchbook. So if you saw the movie, you'll know what this is all about. So it goes back in here. I had this in my collection so long, it's starting to rust a little bit on the top. Just a little bit. That's how long this has been in my collection. This is a very nice special edition. Chock full of extra features. So Reservoir Dogs. Now this is one that I can upgrade to DVD anytime. I've seen it dirt cheap, but I don't want to give up this special edition. And I'm not one to have duplicates in my collection. My collection here behind me is all one copy of a movie. I don't have multiple copies and editions of a movie. I don't really see the point in that. That's just me though. And I am a collector, but you got different type of collectors. You got some collectors, there's a couple of guys on YouTube that got maybe 10, 15 versions of the same movie. I don't really do it like that. If I do upgrade to a DVD, I will be getting rid of this. I just don't want, I don't see the point in keeping just both of them in my collection. That's me though. So Reservoir Dogs. This is my number 5 pick Tarantino film. Yeah, that's 5. My next is a set. And all I can say is I love these 2 films. They are great. Shout out to the legend David Carradine. Shout out to Uma Thurman. Kill Bill 1 and 2. How can you not? Where do I start? Kill Bill 1 and 2. These are just, I mean, in the first one and the second one, the casting was great. But in the first one, you had Vivica Fox, you got Lucy Liu, you got Uma Thurman, you got just a whole cast of characters. It's just great. I enjoyed the first one a little bit more than the second one. The second one was great. Both of them were good, but Kill Bill 1 definitely here, and Kill Bill 2 here also. But I'm going to have to go with Kill Bill 1 and 2 as to round out my favorite Tarantino films. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot more Tarantino to love. There's a lot more to go around. But, you know, you don't want to be here all day. So these are my favorite Tarantino films. In the comment section, let me know what your favorite Tarantino films are. They don't have to be these. You tell me what you like, and if it's something that I haven't seen, that will give me the inspiration to go out there and check it out. So this is D from the Movie Bay. I'm sharing with you guys right now my favorite Tarantino films. There's so many more Tarantino films out there to love, to own, to collect. These are just the ones that I really put here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.